Hi there, everyone. It is currently the 19th of March, 2014. Meteorologist Robert Spetty here with you today in your Northeastern Asia midweek weather outlook. And I'm really concentrating in this video update on what is going on out here across Korea, China, and Japan today. But also, please check out our other video updates and the website if you want more information on Invest94W. You can see they're approaching the Philippines, actually a low pressure area now, and I should call it a low pressure area or even a tropical depression according to the Japan Meteorological Agency. But what is going on off here towards the north is a developing low pressure area, and we can see it on the satellite picture here. It is just there towards basically north of Shanghai and already kicking up some rain showers. And some areas around the Yangtze River Basin, I mean, you could see up to about 50 to 100 millimeters of rainfall here on Wednesday. And you see a few of these thunderstorms flaring up. So it definitely is going to bring some rough weather here. But the thing is, this is going to continue to track off towards the east and get combined with a separate low starting to form down here towards the south. We have a low-level jet flowing into here, and that's just going to make for all sorts of havoc on Thursday for much of South Korea and over towards Japan. And this is just the outlook. I quickly want to show you here. The severe spring storm. Wednesday, rain showers across eastern portions of China. By Thursday morning, the southern Japanese islands and eventually over towards Tokyo by Thursday afternoon. And you're going to be seeing, well, some fairly high winds. I know it was very windy on Monday out here, Tuesday. But Thursday, it's going to be the wind and the rain with, well, what we call these the southern coast lows. So let's go ahead and take a look at the model outlook. And I'll just go ahead and pull back the picture here. And you can kind of see exactly where the cloud cover is once this does load up, where the cloud cover is now, and where it is going. So we have our developing low there in southeastern China. That's going to continue to organize as we go ahead, and you can see the date up here on the top, going through the 20th, so basically on Thursday, and it spreads across all of Japan. Look at that. Pretty powerful system. Still have the stationary front extending down towards southeastern portions of China, but behind it, we're going to see some much clearer conditions going into the weekend. And how far is this big clear area of high pressure going south? That is also how basically contributing to how windy it is going to be across the Philippines, but separate topic entirely. But the big thing is here, if we go back until Thursday, you can see right there, we have a very powerful system over Japan. So let's go back and watch this develop. And what we can see is this developing here into southeastern China. The main reason is, like I said, we have a low there, and it is getting picked up by the upper level jet. And we have all this cold air coming in from the north, some nice warm southerly winds. They'll start to interact. You get that little battlefront setting up right here, and that's why we're seeing the thunderstorms across parts of China today. A few of these areas, you actually could see some pretty severe weather coming out of this. And then as this develops, let's go ahead and scroll through Wednesday. By Thursday morning, we see our front pass over the southern Japanese island. That's going to bring a few thunderstorms here for you across parts of basically eastern Kyushu, Shikoku, and extending up through eastern portions and central portions of Honshu. I mean, we're going to see some windy weather out of this. That is for sure. Well, that was very different. We're going to see some windy weather out of this, and that is for sure. And let's go ahead and zoom in on this picture, and I can actually show you how windy it is going to be in a few areas here. Tropical storm strength winds, very well even possible. And what I mean by that is tropical storm strength equivalent winds. We got 45 north, about 40 to 50 kilometer per hour winds. And even if we skip ahead by Thursday evening, look how windy that gets. So if you're near the coastline, it's not a day to venture out towards the beach. If you're anywhere across Japan, Thursday definitely is a day to stay indoors. It's going to be wet and windy. Higher elevations, even seeing some snow out of this. Look at the total snowfall accumulations actually over the next 72 hours, and we can see here where it's all going to be putting up here across parts of eastern Hokkaido into northern Honshu. Higher elevations across Honshu and even over towards Shikoku. So the snow is going to be falling into the mountaintops, but overall it's the rainfall. And there's your overall rainfall accumulations. You can see where the heaviest precipitation is going to be right near the immediate coastline. But like I said, it's the wind and the rain, and definitely Thursday is not going to be very pleasant out here there for you. So yeah, that is all on this storm system, everybody. It was good news, as I showed you at the beginning of this update. It is going to clear up rapidly behind it as we go ahead into Friday and Saturday. And temperatures are going to be relatively cooler, but for the most part, I mean, it's nothing too cooler. We have spring on the way, and Friday is actually the official first day of spring. And we can see the temperatures out here, even in the Tokyo, getting up to about 15, actually 9 only on Thursday when that front pushes by, but then it rebounces, and it rebounds, that is, up to about 15, and even by 20 by next week. Naha, you're in the mid-20s as well if we scroll down a little bit. So if you're in the southern Japanese islands, it's going to stay warm. Actually, Naha this past weekend, you opened up some of the beaches for the first time, and you see some people out there in the water, believe it or not. That was the image of the day yesterday. So some pretty incredible stuff to be had this early in the season. I know in the northern hemisphere, or in the northern portions of the hemisphere, this is pretty surprising. If you're in the Philippines, I'm sure you're probably thinking, wow, really? You're out to the beach and you're surprised about that? But yeah, it is a warm-up in play, and we're definitely looking forward to that. But Thursday is going to be a rough go for many of you. All right, everybody, that is all for right now, everybody. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. I still want more feedback on our new model outlook. I'm a little jumpy all over the place here. I'm still getting used to it, especially when it has a hard time loading, but I really like this new model. So if you want to give me some feedback on what you would like to see, please let us know. But thanks again for watching, and stay safe out there. Bye.